right, hello friend, hope you're doing well. My name is Hunter. We're jumping back into more Forest Hustle, trying to complete the game here. You think we can do it? Great. I appreciate the confidence, man. We got our dog here, we got some stones. I'll be honest, I don't... Okay, good. I wasn't sure, like, I did some stuff, I don't know if, like, I, like, completely saved the last time I exited the game. But it looks like it did, so it doesn't look like anything's corrupt here. Great. Requires level 3? Level 3? So, we're gonna work on that today, I guess. What is the HQ? Yeah, we got HQ level 3. That's max level. Am I missing something? Stone miner. Oh, we can upgrade this. Heck yeah. Can we upgrade it again? Almost. What all can we upgrade here? Let's 100 wood, 100 rock. Max level 500 wood, 5 rocks. 100 wood, 100 rock. Oh, we're looking to build a hiring hall. Dude, they're going to town on that rock. Look at these deals. 84. I'm not completely really looking at these, to be honest. So let me just get my bearings here, and then we'll jump in and like actually start talking about stuff, because I do have stuff to talk about today. You like animation? Good, because we're probably going to be talking about it today. Pickup radius. I don't honestly really need that. What does this require level 3? This is a level 3 HQ. Isn't it? Someone wants more wood. Why would I... Traders. There's Phil. You can sell stone to Phil, but like, I don't know why we would do that, because like, what are we buying with it? We got we got money right now. We just need more level. Need a hiring hall. 5,000 wood. I guess let's go build another woodcutter, right? If we want to get more wood, let's build more wood. Ooh, there's another stone over there. I should build an HQ over here and bookmark that, but let me go find a spot to build another woodcutter. Let's really get this going here. What do you mean not enough resource? Oh. They're absolutely right. I'm gonna put an HQ over here nonetheless. Just so we have that locked down. But yeah, so I mentioned, I think 2 or 3 videos ago, that I was like really wanting to like try and get back into the animation game. And so I went through ChatGPT. I was like, what's the best animation software? Because I used to animate all the time with Adobe Animate. It's like it's pretty much Flash. It's Adobe Flash, but like in the HTML era or whatever. And I so first of all, I don't even like paying the subscription, so I've been looking for an alternative for a while anyway. But then I went and saw that like they're going to be discontinuing, or like I don't know if they're shutting it down completely. I know for sure they're like not updating it anymore. I think they're kind of phasing it out and telling people, hey, you can always use After Effects. I haven't used After Effects, so I've read where some people have used it. It seems like it's more like rigging animation, I think, less frame by frame. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, when I think of rigging animation, I think of like those explainer videos. Have you seen those? It's like a lot of like commercial type stuff. It's stuff like people would use. They just need something simple to get their point across. And I use frame by frame animation, and mine is always just stick figures. I'm not claiming to be, detailed or anything by any means, or complex or anything like that. Is that that's another rock. This is where all the rocks have been hiding. But in a second. Why can't I build this here? I just build it on top of the dog. Good luck, doggy. Manage. Woodcutter. Upgrade. Hire another one. Yeah, he's looking at me like I did something wrong. But yeah, like taken away by Adobe Animate and the subscription part is like why I've been looking for other animation software for a while. I know I have in the past, I'll admit I've acquired Adobe Animate by other means, wink wink. But it's kind of hard to do, to be honest. It's kind of hard to find the right one. There's always errors, so like I've been like on and off looking for an alternative for a little while anyway. I tried OpenTunes, and I've tried OpenTunes. I tried a free trial of Toon Boom. Toon Boom is also a subscription, but I think they have a perpetual license. I think they have like a one-time payment you can do to get it, but it's, of course, much pricier than the subscription. But Toon Boom, if I could afford it and like actually figure it out, I might eventually go with Toon Boom, because that's what like Family Guy and a lot of the big animation studios use. OpenTunes is what Studio Ghibli, the ones who make Howl's Moving Castle and Spirited Away, that's what they use. But it just didn't look like the thing I need. Like, I just need something simple for stick figures, but also want something that's as close to Adobe Animate as possible, so I don't have like a big learning curve to figure out. But I've tried OpenTunes. I've tried, what was the other one I just told you? Toon Boom. I tried that one a while ago. Pencil 2D, if you're looking into getting into animation, Pencil 2D is a really good free one to start out with. It's not as powerful as Adobe Animate. There's a lot of features missing from it, which is why I don't personally use it, but my wife has made some pretty cool animations on there. Just like I said, a lot of things I've tried. Finally settled on, I'm trying out Krita right now. I've tried Krita before and I couldn't figure it out, and this time I'm trying to take it a little more seriously. I'm looking up a tutorial, and it's going well. So I don't want to say I don't want to get too into detail here because I haven't used it a whole lot just yet. But I got my background set up there. I'm trying things out. It's looking good so far. Not enough wood. Hi, doggy. I'm just trying to figure out what to animate. Because I got to find the balance between animating for YouTube and animating, I guess, for myself and the more niche things I come up with. So the problem I've found with animating is that, like, I looked back on some of my older animations. They're on the main channel, by the way. And, like, especially the Sticktoon show, especially the later episodes of the Sticktoon show. If you don't know the Sticktoon show, it's kind of like this late night show interview format I did, but then it evolved into kind of a story-based format where every episode continued the story. It got like action comedy style. I really, like, looking back at the animations, I'm really proud of those. Like, man, I forgot I could animate like this. But the issue for me on YouTube was, like, as a parent, as someone who, like, really wants to spend more time with his kids and wife, my goal for a while has been to get YouTube to a point where it can replace my day job. And the views on those, the effort to view ratio is just low, sadly. If I had nothing but time on my hands, I would absolutely go and animate more stuff like that. But, like, I guess it kind of goes like why so many Roblox developers are making brain rot games instead of like actual good games. It's because, effort to payoff ratio. And it's sad. It's sad that, like, that's what's going on here with me too. But yeah, it just sucked to spend hours upon hours animating. So not a whole lot. Like, mine are, like I said, I do stick figures. My workflow isn't like as detailed or complex as, say, Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out. But still, just, doing all that to get low views and then, like, recording a simple Roblox video. I used to edit them a lot more and getting, like, sometimes thousands of views. Like, it's like, man, okay. So my thought process for a while has been, let me do the Roblox videos and stuff to build up the channel and replace my job. So then I have more time to work on passion projects, like with the animations and stuff. So that's been the goal for a while. It's been slow. I was hoping it'd be somewhere. And, like, to be totally honest, I've been thinking about just replacing the main channel with this channel, and then, like, this one becomes the main channel eventually, because it's growing fast. I truly appreciate you. You're the reason for that. I'll still, like, I'm still messing around with the main channel, but right now my focus, like, as far as, like, amount of effort put in is shifting from the main channel to this channel now. But yeah, nonetheless, like, these channels, they're getting somewhere slowly but surely. But man, I just really feel like animating something again. I guess I'm trying to figure out what to animate. So when I first started animating, like, I would animate, like, based off. I had characters that were based off family members, like Leonard and Susie are based on my grandparents. Very cartoonishly exaggerated. If you've ever heard the expression arguing like an old married couple, that was them. Like, they didn't argue all the time, but it was hilarious when they did, and that really inspired a lot of animations. Because, like, a lot of those are, like, Leonard would get mad at Susie, and Susie would, like, troll Leonard. So I had those. Didn't do as much with them, but I had one that was, like, based off a restaurant I used to work at. I had my character with a top hat that was, like, loosely based off of me. Just a lot of fun. I guess I just really enjoyed, like, animated characters. But the only thing is, the main thing is, it's really hard to get original animations to take off like that. So, like, from my perspective, what I see the most is, what's really popular is storytime animations or leveraging pop culture. So, like, storytime animations, Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations, Haminations, Illumations, a lot of mations there. They're doing great with the storytime animation. And then leveraging pop culture. When I think of that, I think of Meat Canyon, Avocado Animations, random Pokemon, whatever animations. What was his name? Oni back in the day. Stuff like that. I just don't see a lot of, like, original animation stuff take off. Except for, like, of course, Alan Becker. Fantastic animator. And he's been around for a long time. I remember watching, like, the first animator versus animation when I was a kid. He has been around for a long time. He does a fantastic job. Like, the amount of work that goes into those animations is just, wow. I couldn't imagine, man. Can we build that hiring hall? We're not even close. We're not even close to building the hiring hall. We can build another woodcutter shed. It does seem like that sped things up. Let's go find another spot to build one of those. So, like I said, just what I want to animate more is, like, the character animation based on my family. What I feel like I have to animate if I want to replace my day job with YouTube, or at least for a little while. A lot of people, like, a lot of YouTube channels get their start from playing, like, something popular enough that everyone knows, and then, like, they'll shift to more of what they want to play. Or, like, for me, I could see it being like, let me leverage these pop culture characters. Animate, like, Pokemon, Mario, trends, like the McDonald's CEO thing. Let me animate that stuff for a little while until I get, like, a base built up, and then throw out some original content. Again, Meat Canyon is doing. He's got the, what is it, Melvin? I don't know why it's only right here specifically. A lot of open space over here too. I don't think I should build that here. There we go. That's kind of more what I was wanting. We're about to level that up. I don't think I need the stone gutter thing right now. Yeah, that should, like, raise our wood income by a lot. But that's what's been on my mind. Like I said, like some stuff I can get out quickly. I did one on the animation channel. It was that vegan teacher. Does anyone ever even know that vegan teacher anymore? I've only seen her from the memes. I haven't actually like sampled her content or anything. I feel like I should. Like before I cast judgment and go making fun of someone, I feel like I should, you know, also like, you know, it's just a joke, man. I could put a stone cutter thing right here, right? Should I? I don't really want to lose this spot because I'll never find this again. I feel like. Is there a map in this game? I think there is a map in this game. Maybe not. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Manage. Oh, I don't have money. Now I don't have wood. At least it's in place now. That's all that really matters. There we go. Yeah, I did an animation of that vegan teacher reviewing the Mr. Beast meal at Zaxby's. I feel like I could do some of those. I thought about doing like something like with the new starter Pokemon from Pokemon Winds and Waves. Maybe do like Brout or something, doing something funny. Something I also really want to do, like speaking of Pokemon animation, there's an old couple of videos on YouTube called Pokemon Parody. It's like, and they got away with doing like very simple animation. That's the cool thing about it. And that goes for any video style too. It doesn't have to be just animation. If your topic and video idea is good enough or funny enough, you don't need high production value. I've seen that before, because this is like, they probably animated it in like Microsoft Paint, which is how I used to animate. When I first started, I used Microsoft Paint to make the clips, and I put them together in Windows Movie Maker. Totally free workflow. Took forever, but it was free. And, you know, I guess it was all in the voice acting there, because they gave all the characters, Ash, Pikachu, Team Rocket, hilarious voices, and just the way they interacted too. Like, what a standout moment was, you know, like in the anime, Team Rocket's always like, give us your Pikachu, and, you know, Ash fights to the death to keep it, and this one, Team Rocket's like, give us your Pikachu, Ash, and Ash was like, okay. Like, just hands it over, no questions asked. Missy's like, Ash, why'd you give them your Pikachu? You love Pikachu. And Ash was like, oh man, you're right. Another good one, and then I think might have been Microsoft Paint, was another older channel called Blue Mac and Cheese. That one was hilarious. And I hate that I'm putting out a lot of old stuff, because I feel like I need to explain like what each thing is. But that one was very well voice acted for a channel called Blue Mac and Cheese. I took a lot of their comedy inspiration from a show called Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Great stuff there. Just great stuff. This guy's running around a lot. Do I need to move these woodcutter sheds around? I feel like this big field used to be blooming with trees, and now it's not. I think the trees grow back. I think I asked this before. I need more wood. Can we upgrade this yet? Yeah. Upgrade this too. We'll get there eventually. We are eventually going to get to the what we need there. I needed another woodcutter shed, honestly. Dang, 800 though. Tower. This thing costs 5. I don't know what 100. Oh, rocks. Rocks. It wants, so we're gonna need the rocks too. So it's not a waste of time for us to get these rocks and stuff. So I'll go ahead and upgrade that one in a minute. They're going to town on that rock. They're going to absolute town on that rock. Yeah. So yeah, basically, if I had unlimited time, I would probably do like more stick-tune show, comedy action thing. One of the ones that did stand out actually, because like maybe something I could do is like so like the show is based around like my original characters, but then like one standout one, I got the idea to like it wasn't the main plot. Well, it was kind of the main plot of that episode, but not the main plot of the entire thing. But I got the idea around when the crate challenge was popular, and I had my characters do the crate challenge. I put that in the thumbnail, and like that one got, still didn't get like a whole lot of views, but it got more than the other one. Like it was an outlier, you know. So if I went back to that, that would probably be something to do. Is like, you know, hook viewers with a trend or something like that, or like a popular character. Like still leverage the popular characters, but then have my original characters as like the drivers or something. I don't know. I feel like people have done that too. All speculation right now. I still feel like this channel and maybe the main channel are still like the guaranteed way out of the factory, but then like, you know, I feel like if I can get the animation done right, maybe that's like, okay, there's an option too. There's another rock over there. I'm starting to find some rocks. What is that? What did they just take? Should I be following the helicopters? How much is the 800 now? 800 now for a woodcutter HQ. I don't really need an HQ. Workers. Traders. I could buy a trader. But it's like, why would I do that, though? Money seems almost useless in this game. What are you doing? Money seems almost useless in this game because I'm maxed out on everything. I need to level up. Maybe it's this specific hut I need to level up? I don't know. Let's try this. Let's look at this. This might be a waste of money. Well, no, I can build another woodcutter shed now. I'm going to go ahead and build the woodcutter shed. Trying to invest now. Rake in profits from wood later. I feel like they'll have this cut down pretty quickly. I don't know if this is a good spot for a woodcutter shed or not. There we go. Let's sell some wood. Oh, dang. I needed some of that, actually. I needed some of that. Hire. Need 250 wood. He's gonna get right to work, man. Doggy. 135 wood for... I wish. I truly wish. Yeah, it seems the drone only really works for me. Where's that helicopter? You kill the helicopter, don't you? I guess I need to sleep eventually too, so I can spawn some more of these treasure chests. Alright, we almost got the 250 we need. I'm getting some pretty decent offers there. I don't have to stand over there and supervise him. Yeah, they got another crate. Why are he doing that? Alright, here we go. We need 500 wood next. Where is a full-blown HQ? Is this one of those? Yeah. What else do you want to talk about? My friend Adam commented on one of my main channel videos saying, wasn't it, wouldn't mind having like a first-person shooter as the background here? I feel like I could try that. I don't think I'd be able to comment as much on like outside stuff if I did a first-person shooter versus one of these more mindless games. But I'd be open. It could be a fun challenge. I guess I'd want to do something like Ground War. I feel like I could do something more slow-paced, like Black Hawk Rescue Mission 5, but that one, like, I've edited those before, and I look back at the footage, and a lot of it's just me staring at the screen because I'm so focused. So I'm not completely sure on that one, but I mean, I guess I'd be open to it. What you staring at, Hunter? What if I upgrade this? What if I just upgrade this? Huh? or even this. You make some really weird noises, doggy. This isn't supposed to be a horror game, but you make some really freaking weird noises. That's a level 3 HQ, isn't it? They're still going to town on those rocks over there. That's good. See, I feel like we're getting wood faster. This is level 3, isn't it? I don't know what it wants from me. I truly don't. I'd like to level up the drone also. 34 wood. Wood. Out of energy again? How long have we been here? 27 minutes? Dang, time flies when you're talking about animation. I'm gonna sleep over here. You think I should wrap it up right here? Alright, sounds good. Friend, I hope you have yourself an amazing day. It was really good talking to you. I always appreciate you being here. Appreciate you listening to me ramble on about whatever it is. We chop down one more tree, and then I'm going to let you go, man. Hope you have yourself an awesome day. Bye!